Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, CCX here. Welcome back to more Grandia. In the last episode, a lot of major stuff happened. We enter the Grandia ship, end up managing to fight against the final trio, and then we end up fighting General Ball himself, who managed to obtain the Spirit Stone and seems to be infused with Gaia tentacle thingamajigs. He got the Spirit Stone now, and he engulfed himself in flames. Hopefully he's dead, even though, in this game, nobody actually dies. Yet. But anyways, meanwhile, we end up realizing that Fina is an Incarian. Oh, gasp, and not really shocking, considering everybody probably already knew that she was already an Incarian already from the get-go. But now, Guido wants us to head to the Rainbow area, to the Rainbow Sea. Three wise men should know the way to Alent. Okay, first let's go and see what Darlin has to tell us. Now, you see, I was jumping ahead. We actually are going to go ahead and visit the Rainbow area, that area that girl was blocking. We are going to visit that place. I just jumped way too far ahead before we actually visit. Justin, what are you doing here? Y'all look like cats running from a flood. No, that'd be kind of weird. Darling, listen, I need your help. Blah, 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 blah. I see. And what y'all want to know? What do you want to do about it? Liete told me if I want to answer too many questions, come to Alent. Now I understand. I didn't when I began the adventure, but now at her words, there's something I must know. Not just something, so many things. Angela grew to encompass the world. Why would such a civilization die? The Incarians, the Spirit Stone, and Gaia. I must go to Alent, and it will be all clear in Alent. All the answers. Boy, it seems like the time has come. The time for you, the chosen one. Truth is, we ain't just scientists. We the gatekeepers of Alent. Justin couldn't let on, though. Not till you was ready, which you are now. Alright. Justin seems to have literally now taken on the role as a hero. Remember when this boy was just a regular adventurer? He just wanted to go ahead and do stuff. Now he's a glorified hero. It's great. I'm gonna warn you guys. Alent sports a total of 3 bosses, and I'm gonna say this now. You guys think the recolors of some of the monsters is a little bit lazy? Oh boy, you haven't seen the laziness that's gonna come with the I gotta seriously talk to all the other Dorlins. Oh, there they are. Okay, good. It's the way that we come of age. The fact that my father, Darlin, has many children allows me to observe their growth and development. It is quite fortunate for me, yada yada yada. Wow, that'd be kind of weird. And I kind of like how you know that he feels. Blah, 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 blah. Why, are those not the same type of people? I gotta actually talk to... Yeah, oh, okay, I guess not. Seems pretty busy. Okay, we're going to Dorlin then. Alright, time to go ahead and talk to Mr. Hornless himself, even though he's not hornless anymore and he does have a horn. So a lot of stuff ended up happening, and aside from the fact that Ball now has the Spirit Stone, and I never really understood why the Spirit Stone engulfed him in the flames. Come on, guys. If you guys really assume that Ball is dead, then, well, y'all are sadly mistaken. It's you. I remember you well. Who are you anyway? Seriously? Not again. Just kidding. What is it today? What have y'all come to ask me? Look, we finally obtained the key to Alent. The key to... Another step closer to Liete. Good work, youngins. Good work. Dorlin, I want to go to Alent. There's something I must know. I see, the time has finally come. Old Darlin probably told y'all we're also the gatekeepers for Alent. So you guys really are like Triforce Guardians. First, throw the meadow of knowledge into the beautiful spring behind the village you'll see in the rainbow. The rainbow and the spring will lead y'all into Alent. Then you'll find what you're looking for. Yeah, if only it was that easy. Just do that, and then we don't have to really worry too much. I'll open the Rainbow Mountain gate. Be sure to find the answer. And then Liete, with my hands, I shall... What the heck are you going to do with your hands, old man? I don't even want to know. See, that's kind of the thing I don't care about. I don't ask what weird, bold creeps are going to do. Meanwhile, at some area that looks like a cocoon... Is that Cocoon supposed to be Gaia? That looks like a cocoon. And it seems something is hatching in there. Oh boy. Meanwhile, at the honeycomb base. And you, Mullen. What kind of sentence starter is that? The time has finally come. The time for the Spirit Stone to be won again. Father, how can you mean it? Don't revive this beast, I beg of you. It's a bit late, isn't it? Besides, the revival of Gaia was the final objective of the Operation Yggdrasil. Look upon him, Mullen. Gaia is bursting with joy. I can hear his voice, how he longs to gorge on the energy of the Spirit Stone. Father, don't you understand? Gaia cannot be tamed by human hands. You are repeating the tragic mistakes of the past. Can you not recall the soldiers and humanoids cursed by Gaia and turned to stone? Worms. Mere feed for Gaia. Worms. How dare you, Father? If that's what you truly think, then all your talk of sacrifice and building your ideal world was nothing but lies. There is no ideal world without Gaia. He who does the will of Gaia shall be infinitely blessed, as I will be. Out of my way, Mullen. I shall now offer the last piece of the Spirit Stone. Just like that, huh? I wish they kind of went into more detail as to how he went kind of bat crap insane. This game when she went down, except for General Ball. Reports of the battleship Lot assigned to rescue the survivors painted in a very grim picture. And yet, how could General Ball survive without a scratch? I'm frightened. When I see General Ball, I cannot stop shaking. I wouldn't be surprised considering the fact that he does have Gaia in him now. So as I suspected, he must not get a hold of the Spirit Stone. Sure. Not get a hold of the Spirit Stone. Mullen, you're not going to try to fight your father, are you? Because I've seen a lot of games where people fight Rep, you're looking the wrong way, dude. All you got to do is walk around the lake and you're going to find it. Well, yeah, it's like right there behind that woman that I constantly keep talking who came. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't so hard. Well, I've never seen a gate open so sudden like that all my days as a gatekeeper. Y'all got Darlin's permission, right? Well, then off you go. Take care, though. There's monsters all around the Rainbow Spring. Come right back if it gets dangerous. No problem. By the way, I ended up saying that Guido's going to be staying with us for a long time. No, not really. He's actually going to be leaving soon. Actually, I think he leaves once we get to Alent. So he's going to be staying with us for quite a bit. Anyway, she's not kidding. Wow, this... Oh, it's actually playing the, whatchamacallit song again. The, climbing the end of the world, area. I kind of figure it's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen green grass and not mountains again. Ooh, wow, we got like freaking 3 new enemies. All right, let's see what we got. We got Gilnewts. We got Thudbirds. I thought I said Thugbirds for a minute. And we got Crimsona. What does it mean? Nothing. It just means more time for me to actually kill and get myself some experience because we still need it. Man, I really hate this. Like that the only part I never really look forward to is trying to obtain Justin's abilities. Like I really never really look forward to it. But anyways, Fina does have herself those last few trees, the last abilities she can learn. Those are important. Since she now unlocked her Incarian powers, she can also now unlock her Incarian abilities. What are her Incarian abilities? We won't know as of yet because the game won't give me they won't give me them until I probably have to level up fire again. You have to get fire up to, I think it's 25 or 27, and considering the fact that I've been using fire throughout the entire time that Fina was with us, we are going to be able to get, we're going to be able to get the ability. Now, I'm not equipping the magic ring to Fina. I'm going to equip it to our final character, because our final character is a very huge magic buffer. And well, I actually mean that in both of the sense. Like she's a magic user and she's also a status person. Yeah, she's also a she. It's not really much of a spoiler, but considering the fact we're about to go ahead and end up getting the character anyways, I'm not gonna even tell you who the character is. Even though if you guys have figured out who the character is, kudos, don't say anything. We actually won't be getting that character no time soon anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I think Guido will leave once we end up getting into the rainbow area, so that will kind of end up stating that we are going to be by ourselves. And as I stated before, there are a bunch of annoying bosses, because why not, right? Well, that's why I didn't have myself my mace. Fina, you had my mace. How dare you? I need to equip that, Fina, because I need I need to level up my mace, apparently. Let me see something. Let me see what we got. Alright, the axe is at 24, and the sword is at 20. That's actually a decent number. Alright, the pole arm is next. Pole arm needs to start leveling up now, because I want that to also be at 20. We're actually literally close to Heaven and Earth Cut. I can't wait to get that move, because that move is very so broken. It's like literally the most broken move in the entire game. It breaks the game in half. And I also never gotten it so early, but we are gonna end up getting it since we're going back to the old areas to go ahead and do the secret dungeons. So at that point, we are going to get the ability. I just wish that we had the ring that actually increases the amount of what is it? The amount of what am I thinking of? The amount of ability points you get for using certain moves, so that would have been great. But we can only get that in the Tower of Douchebags. Yeah, I'm actually not kidding. The Tower of Temptation is the area that sports that item that I'm thinking of, which sucks. And as I stated before, I will be getting Reps' ability, or I maybe won't, considering the fact that he's doing great as is. In all honesty, I don't know. I might, like I said, I might probably just work on rep off screen once we've gotten the final character of the game. That way, because since we're going back to the Zell Desert anyways, I can be able to go ahead and work on Reps' sword before we head to unblocked territory or blocked territory. In fact, funny enough, once we got in the final character, all 3 secret dungeons get, well, the last secret dungeon gets unlocked as well, so there's that too. I mean, I'm really super glad I don't have to work on Fina's dagger anymore. Like, thank God. And there it is. Fina has learned End of the World. Oh, yeah, so that's right. She did have to level it up. That is her most damaging Incarian ability, and it's one of her most damaging Incarian ability. What is End of the World, you ask? Well, let's just say the description ends up speaking for itself. It ends up, what is it? It turns the enemy into dust or something. It's a glorious ability. I friggin' love it. I love it for the audio alone because, well, I'll showcase the ability. Well, not to this day. That'd be kind of dramatic. Okay, never mind. We're not going to be able to show it because we still need more magic. Oh, God damn it. Oh, it's actually not maxed out. Well, that's sad. Well, I guess the only way you can actually get maxed is you need fire probably at like 53 or something. But it says reduces all enemies to nothingness. And that's no lie. It actually really does reduce all enemies to nothingness. The damage cap for the damage that this move actually does is an automatic 999. So it's basically the only ability that kills everything. Will it be effective against Gaia's enemies? I don't know. I mean, it'll be very friggin' powerful, and it's appropriate. I usually, in the final area, I basically utilized it to finish off the final boss, because it's appropriate. Let the Incarian defeat the thing that basically end up harming the Incarians. Or whatever. Oh, man. Ball is such a douche, though. And Ball is sadly still alive. Too bad for all the soldiers, though. I mean, we already kind of figured that, like, every single time, I don't know why they keep, sticking with Ball in the first place. Now they're probably all dead. We're probably not going to even see them anymore. I mean, I'm more so surprised that, friggin', the sisters managed to survive, which is not really much of a shock considering the fact that they're always together. They're kind of like Team Rocket. And I can actually say that because they're 3 people, and Team Rocket only have like 3 members. Meowth. So you guys probably wondering who the hell is the Meowth of the group. I'm gonna say Nana. Nana's the one with the yo-yo, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say Nana. Not because I hate her, more because of the fact that I just don't. I hate her. I don't like her. All right. Rep is just leveling up his throwing ability. I don't know. Something tells me I really don't want to go ahead and go after his other abilities, but I'm gonna have to sooner or later. Then again, it wasn't even max in my other playthrough, anyways. Oh, look at that! You learn Fireburner, which is the. I don't know what Fireburner is. I'm confused. Is it Fireburner? No, because that's Burn Flames. What's Fireburner? That's new. That must be your unique final fire move. Because if well, no, that wouldn't make any sense. Because Venus's fire move is Burn Flare, and we can learn Burn Flare too, and jumping random crabs. Yes, I'm talking throughout these fights because, in all honesty, I don't really need to cut these. They go by they're called Crimsona. Oh, they are really called Crimsona. So they're a sauna of crimsons that you can't really do any damage to. That's typical. Fireburner burns one enemy up with fire. Yep, well, at least it's really straight to the point. Burn Strike is an alright ability. I actually thought it was like some weird bird thing that comes out. I think I'm thinking of something else. I think I'm probably thinking of burner flame thing, whatever, something move that has like a lot of names. A lot of burns. Better get burn heal? No, we don't need burn heal. Well, use fire again, I guess. Burn everything to the ground. Because these guys are not really weak to physical attacks. They're weak to magic and all that jazz. Man, I wish I could just show you guys Ends of the World. Well, and I mean, it's such an odd name for it to be called, like End of the World. Not Ends of the World, End of the World. But considering what the move does, it's kind of... No, actually, no, that still doesn't make any sense. Venus's last 2 moves in terms of her Incarian powers consist of Time Stop and her last one is a healing ability. I actually forgot what it was called. I mean, or Tree. I think it's called Tree of Life. She essentially has a ability that stops all enemies in their tracks, which is a glorious ability. And she also has the ability to do a massive healing that is also glorious. The one that everybody will always end up obtaining is going to be End of the World, because it's the easiest one to obtain, because all you have to do is level up fire. Unless, you have not been leveling up fire at all, then you probably would not get it at all, and I don't really blame you, because to be fair, I never knew that move even existed. I didn't know she gained different abilities when she realized that she was an Incarian, to be fair. I thought it was just some random cutscene to just say, hey, she now knows who she is, so bada boom, that's it. I didn't know it had any gameplay element. I mean, I did see that when I did play the game the first time, like I said, I didn't pay much attention to any of these spells, so I didn't know all of that. This type of gimmick thing, the Incarian type of storytelling, comes back in Grandia 2 with another plot enemy in the game. So, but the difference is that you kind of get those plot enemies early, unlike this game where you kind of get it like in halfway point of the game, which is a bit disappointing, but whatever. But it's actually pretty good. It's a pretty good way. I mean, mind you, the only way you can get those moves, you basically have to beat that type of boss to even obtain the move. And not only that, it's only for one particular character who who only shows up for, who kind of like transfers in and out, so you won't be able to actually have that character for good. But other than that, that's essentially what it is. This is a tree. I don't know why the game allows you to examine that, and I never understood it. Anyways, go over here. We can go ahead and get this. As I stated before, money in this game is completely pointless. There's like no reason for it. There's a lot of power-up items I noticed. I wonder if it's like the game is telling you, hey, you're gonna die, bro. Well, they're not kidding, to be honest, considering the fact that, damn it, I knew that was gonna happen, and now I'm sad. Well, not really. I mean, that rope looked weak to begin with. Damn it, they're fine, whatever, I guess. Okay, I don't know what the hell I was doing with that. If only it was that easy to kill everything. I thought just coming over here will actually sport me a different item. I was sadly mistaken. Can you guys, like, get off the rope, please? I really don't want to fight you guys. You guys are going to make me fight you guys. Okay, goodbye. I don't even understand how that works, but whatever. You silly little bastards. Oh, cool. Treasure. Which I haven't really been collecting a lot of it, to be honest. What is this? Ooh, a slick. What is this slick? I mean, I probably could have described it in the game, but whatever. Restores SP a lot during attacks. Well, that's actually good. Oh, it's water and wind resistance. I guess that would be useful for something. I don't know what, but it'll be useful for something. Alright. Finally. Sheesh. And then we made it to the peak of said mountain. You know, for a place that's supposed to be called Rainbow Mountain, it's not much rainbow around. It's just nothing but green grass. Oh, thank God. The glorious and luscious save point. How I love thee. Let's cut this. Alright. Let's continue on. Ooh, chicken. Go up. No, you're just gonna stay there. Ah, I thought that was a rope down there because it looked like a rope, but it wasn't a rope. Oh, there's so many thug chickens here. Not a big, huge fan. And there's a wide open space for no reason, mind you. But whatever. I'm pretty sure they probably have a very good reason for it. And I got ambushed, right? We try to avoid the enemies, but the enemies just keep pulling us back. And I'm not going after money bags anymore. I am not that thirsty for money. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be there, bro? Oh, boy. And there is something under here. You just can't see it. There is, like, friggin' money bag. Since the game, they really showed me what was the item. So much money for no reason in this area, I noticed. Which is very odd how many people were dropping money bags in this place. Like, seriously? Why? Ooh, trust. I ain't gotten those items in, like, friggin' forever. I'm actually shocked they still exist. Oh, there's the rope. There's the rope. I saw it. I already saw it. Just climb the damn rope. Go away, thud chickens. Why the hell you guys call thud chickens? Whoa, okay. Thud chickens seem to be thugging out. Alright. We're almost... Alright, so I managed to finally end up killing those enemies because I didn't want you guys to see me fight a bunch of extra enemies on the bridge or on the tightrope, so I managed to just kill them. Alright, more Seed of Defense. Alright, I'm actually going to give that to Justin. There's a reason as to why I'm giving almost a lot of those stuff to Justin, more so to the other characters. I actually do have a legitimate reason. I can't tell you because that is actually spoiler. That's actually story spoiler. But it doesn't really matter. We finally... Oh, God, what is that? Well, Justin, you finally made it. Right, now we can get there. It's not a dream. Time to make a bridge of Alent. Throw the meadow into the spring. That's what I was going to do. I mean, there's nothing else to do. And there you go. And then the place explodes. Oh, God. It looks like it's actually going to happen. Nah, I'm kidding. Looks like my job is done. Now it's your turn, Justin. You make the way. Huh? What do you mean, Guido? Aren't you going with us? Justin, remember what I told you when we first met? I say to you, everybody got a place in the world, a role to play. That to mean everybody. I got my role, only I can do it. Same for you, comprende? You, no worry, eh? You figure out when you get to Alent. You find your real role. It's time to say goodbye. Now, Justin, Fina, Rapino, say hello to Eliette for me. You bet, Guido. See you again. And that's it for Guido. Later, dude. Even though we missed that potion, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Actually, I really am going to lose sleep over it. I don't know what it is, but it probably was an important item. Or it probably was just a potion.
Woohoo! Wow, this is high! Woohoo!
Incredible! We keep zooming through the clouds.
We're not gonna be dropping down from here, right?
Look, Justin.
That must be Alent. All the answers will be there.
Is Alent like the precursor? Is like the Grandia version of Asgard? Because I did realize that we just went up in a beam of rainbow light into the heavens, even though we kind of went to space. But whatever. All right, guys, and you know what this is? This is time for me to end the episode because, well, this was a long episode, and also because it actually sports 3 final bosses. Yay! And you did it. It only took you 2 discs to get here. And a whole lot of bull. Anyways, guys, I've been CCX. And, oh, I love how there's just a random ass mana egg here. I mean, like, seriously, right? I've been CCX. And next time, I don't need another mana egg. We don't need any more mana eggs. I'm being totally serious. We really don't. In the next episode, we'll be exploring Alent. Catch you guys next time. See yas.